Here we are in the engine shed, and first we see D6535, built in the early 60s by Birmingham Railway Carriage and Wagon Company Limited. She is a Class 33, but they were originally known as Type 3. And for the children, of course, there's Thomas. We saw the cab earlier, now here's the rest of the Oliver Cromwell. "30777-460 is of the King Arthur class. It was built in 1925. This class was built for the London and South Western. Built in 1946, this visitor to the GCR is a Great Western Class D. Reversing towards us is 7821, an ex-Great Western Railway 460 Manor class locomotive. The Manors were the smallest and lightest of the Great Western's 460s, introduced in 1938, and there were 30 of them built in all. It seems recycling was the word for the Great Western Railway in the late 1930s, for although a new boiler was produced for the Manors, the driving wheels and the motion components were taken from scrapped 4300s. The tenders too were second-hand, most of them being built between 1905 and 1914. Here's a British Railways Standard Class 2 2MT 260, of which there were 65 built between 1952 and 1956. This class was the smallest of the British Railways standard tender locomotives, and they were allocated to every region except Southern. This class remained in service until 1967. 78019 is one of only a few that survive today, unlike the Manor we saw earlier, for about a third of that class have been saved. All of this class were built in Darlington. One railwayman called it a marvellous little engine, others weren't so sure, saying you had to be sure-footed on the footplate that was said to be drafty and dirty. I don't think I'd complain if I was up there. For the next few minutes I'll keep quiet and you can enjoy watching the movement here at Loughborough. And there's quite a lot happening as all the trains that are running today keep to their schedules.
Yes, I know. We've got that.
Magnificent new inspection saloon is now belongs to the Great Central Railway, and you go up today for the first time on a run to the benefit of the public. So if you'd like to have a trip on this train, or on board this train on this route, well, on the Sundown Road, and we're going to start this here, up to what was once upon a time the Director's Inspection Tour. Very good, thank you. This is a special station announcement for passengers who are with the Oakfield Tours Limited. I understand some of you may be on the station. Your driver has asked us to point out to you that we will eventually want you back to Pleasant Station. And you can go by any train you like, but the latest get you to Leicester North at 12 minutes past 4. You can go by early train if you wish, but you must...
The next departure from Leicester North.
The train standing at platform number 2 is the 3:45 departure for Leicester North. Calling Cornwood House, Grovey and Leicester North. For any further passengers wishing to travel by this train, can you please board as quickly as possible? It will be departing in the next minute or two. The train standing at platform number 2 is the 3:45 departure for Leicester North. Calling Cornwood House, Grovey and Leicester North. For any further passengers wishing to travel by this train, can you please board as quickly as possible? It will be